Sweet, fantastic facts about candy that will blow your mind. Whether you're 5 years old or 50, candy has a way of bringing out that inner sugar-loving child in all of us. From chocolate bars to sour gummies, candy is a worldwide obsession. And today, we're here to unwrap some of the sweetest, most mind-blowing candy facts you've probably never heard of. So grab your favorite snack, unless you're on a diet, in which case, maybe a carrot. And let's dive into the delicious world of candy. Fact 1. Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. Yeah, you heard that right. The dentist, that arch nemesis of sugar, is actually responsible for one of the most iconic carnival treats: cotton candy. Back in 1897, a dentist named William Morrison teamed up with a confectioner to invent a machine that spun sugar into those fluffy clouds we know today. Was he a mad genius? Probably. Was he a little bit evil for contributing to the cavities he fought? Absolutely. Fact 2. M&Ms were created for soldiers. Ever wonder why M&Ms melt in your mouth, not in your hand? Well, during World War II, these colorful candies were made specifically for soldiers. The hard candy shell protected the chocolate inside from melting in the heat. That way, soldiers could carry a little taste of home with them without making a mess in their pockets. Chocolate and a brilliant solution to a sticky problem. Thanks, M&Ms. Fact 3. The world's largest lollipop weighed more than an elephant. In 2012, See's Candies created the world's largest lollipop, and it weighed an unbelievable 7,003 pounds. For context, that's heavier than most elephants. This mammoth lollipop was over 15 feet tall and made of pure sugar, because of course it was. Imagine trying to lick that thing clean. Talk about a sugar rush that would last a lifetime. Fact 4. Bubblegum was originally gray. Believe it or not, when bubblegum was first invented, it was gray. I know, super exciting color, right? It wasn't until the 1920s that pink became the go-to bubblegum color. Why pink, you ask? It was simply the only dye available at the time. And now we've just accepted that bubblegum be pink. But can you imagine blowing a giant, dull gray bubble? I'd rather chew on a cloud. Fact 5. Gummy bears were invented by a dancing candy maker. Gummy bears are a global candy favorite, but did you know they were invented by a guy who was once a traveling performer? Hans Riegel of Germany created gummy bears in the 1920s. He was inspired by trained dancing bears that were a popular form of entertainment at the time. So, next time you eat a gummy bear, just imagine it doing a little waltz across your tongue before you chomp down on it. Fact 6. Skittles once had a scandalous secret flavor. Skittles are all about tasting the rainbow, but did you know there was once a mystery flavor? For a limited time, Skittles released a batch of white, flavorless candies that kept people guessing. The funny part? The mystery flavor was just the same old Skittles you know and love, but with a color twist. So, if you ever thought you were tasting something new, congratulations. You got played by a tiny rainbow-colored candy. Fact 7. Reese's was originally marketed as a breakfast food. Think eating candy for breakfast is a bad idea? Well, not according to H.B. Reese, the inventor of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. When he first launched this chocolate peanut butter masterpiece, he advertised it as a breakfast food. I mean, it has peanut butter, so it's basically health food, right? Okay, maybe not. But hey, it's nice to know you've been eating dessert for breakfast all along. Fact 8. Snickers was named after a horse. Here's a sweet fact that's a little nutty. Snickers was named after a horse. In the 1930s, the Mars family, yes, the same folks behind M&Ms, had a beloved horse named Snickers. When it came time to name their new candy bar, they went with a tribute to their four-legged friend. And now, every time you're not yourself and grab a Snickers, just remember that somewhere, a horse is smiling down on you. Fact 9. The first candy bar dates back to the 1800s. The first candy bar ever? It was invented in 1847 by Joseph Fry in England. Back then, chocolate was mostly enjoyed as a drink, but Fry had the bright idea of adding melted cacao butter to cocoa powder and sugar, creating a solid chocolate bar. So basically, we owe this guy a lifetime of gratitude for turning chocolate from a drink to a snack we can carry in our pockets. Thanks, Joe. Fact 10. Twix used to be called Raider. Before it was Twix, it was Raider? Yep. In the UK, Germany, and other parts of Europe, Twix was originally called Raider until 1991 when it rebranded to the name we all know and love. Raider sounds more like the title of a video game character, but hey, Twix was probably just leveling up with its new name. Double the fun, double the sugar, right? Fact 11. Americans eat over 7 billion pounds of candy every year. Americans really love their sweets. In fact, the US consumes over 7 billion pounds of candy every year. That's about the weight of 1,750,000 cars, in case you were wondering. If you piled all that candy together, you could probably build a candy castle. Fact 12. Sour candy can be stronger than lemon juice. Love sour candy? Then you might be eating something even more sour than lemon juice. Some of the most extreme sour candies, like Warheads, can have a pH level lower than some cleaning products. Yeah, you heard that right. So, next time you challenge your friend to a sour candy showdown, remember, it's basically like sucking on a citrus-flavored lightning bolt. Fact 13. Jelly beans were once sent to soldiers. During the Civil War, jelly beans have been around for a while, long enough to be sent to soldiers during the American Civil War. These sugary treats were durable and easy to transport, making them the perfect pick-me-up for soldiers on the battlefield. So next time you bite into a jelly bean, just imagine you're tasting a little piece of history. A really sweet, chewy piece of history. Fact 14. Candy corn was originally called chicken feed. Last but not least, candy corn, love it or hate it, was originally called chicken feed. It was marketed to look like corn kernels, which were associated with livestock feed. The candy's tagline was, "Something worth crowing for." So next time you snack on this controversial Halloween treat, remember, you're basically eating candy that was named after chicken food. Yum. And there you have it. From candy made by dentists to giant lollipops the size of elephants, these candy facts are as surprising as they are sweet. Thanks for joining me on this sugar-coated journey. If you learned something new or just got hungry for a snack, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any more fun facts. And remember,